Hi,
Hi,
Mark. My name is Kelly.
I'm Ted.
My name is Tim.
I'm Jennifer. And today
Our
Topic
is Wes.
and
regret.
What are your ways and regrets?
For me, is my ways is time and money. Time is because I always waste time doing unimportant stuff, and then afterwards I don't have the strength or I don't have any more time to do the things that is required or what teacher asks for. And for money is because I buy a lot of things that I don't really need it, but I buy it because in that, I think it's impulse purchasing. Yeah, so these are my ways and regrets.
So have you ever thought of some ways to deal with it?
I'm having a conversation with my mom to, cut down on my
budget.
money for, and every month, the amount of money she gave me is like $7,000. And I was trying to have a conversation with her to like make it 5,000 so I won't spend, extra money to buy the things that I already have.
What if you just save the money and for things you want to buy and you save the money from your lunch and dinner?
I am the kind of person who emphasize both, so I won't save my meal just to buy the things that I want because I'm afraid that I'll be hungry. So for me, it's both. I wouldn't sacrifice my money to buy things.
And you say you cut down from 7,000 to 5,000.
Yeah.
And what about the missing 2,000? You save it or
No,
just
she don't give it to me.
oh.
Yeah, and so I wouldn't spend it because if you give it to me, I would think, even though it's an extra money, use it in emergency, but I'll still use it like, these are still the amount of money I can buy things with.
So is this like you mean like it's happening now or only your plan?
It's happening right now. And sometimes I spend too much money, I have too many things, but I get rid of these old things and then buy new things to replace them. And those things are not essential, but I still buy them because I like to buy stuff. It's not, I like to have new stuff, it's not because I need them.
But what if you have something emergency that you have to pay, for example like textbooks or buying Christmas presents, then what if before the end of the month you use all your money?
This is my crisis for this month because I paid for textbook and I also bought Christmas present for school brothers and sisters. So for me, this month is sort of like going bankrupt.
So you will just withdraw money from your bank account?
Yes, and I told, this month went to the extent that I called my mom and then asked for another $2,000 because I would starve to death if I didn't ask for that amount of money.
So how about your waste of time? Do you have to deal with it or?
No, I haven't. I try to think of a better way to balance because for me I think play is more important right now, but I haven't thought of, and final is coming and I'm really worried that I can't finish Bible and mythology because,
Very simple.
yeah.
And you have to do some sort of time management.
I am trying to learn how to record my
Daily schedule.
yes, and also the money. Also record every penny I spend. booked, but I haven't started yet, which was bad.
So this might be your New Year's resolution.
Yes, definitely. What about you guys?
Okay. Mine was, I always waste money on collecting stuffs. And stuffs with the,
Hello Kitty.
yeah. I can't deal with it really. And I'm not going to find any solution to it. Because I just can't help when I see the stuffs with it or, yeah. But
How about your obsession with chocolate?
no, that's not that much as Hello Kitty. But I think that one is weird that I bought things around Hello Kitty and I just don't use it. I just collect it and put it carefully in the jar.
Same as me, I always collect things that I don't really,
And this is
Well
what is, you know,
used.
if
yeah.
I bought pens and pencils for notebooks and I just don't use it.
But at that moment, you really want to own that because it's cute.
Yeah, yes.
You know, girls do that.
And that's really a lot of money, I think so.
So if there's an airplane with everything printed on Hello Kitty and all the products, foods are all covered in a package with Hello
Yeah.
Kitty, will you definitely sit on that plane or
I dreamed of that. Yeah.
seriously, even though it's like maybe 10,000 more than the regular ticket, will you still?
But I just think that if I have that much money, yeah.
You would do that?
If I'm okay and my finance is okay, I'll definitely do it. It's worth it.
Okay, that's crazy enough,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes. And another thing that regret. Oh, I think the most I regret most is that a few months ago that we just graduated from high school. Yeah, and one day I got a phone call, and that phone call is from my classmate, and he asked me that if I have time on Saturday, and I said, because I actually have class, but that class is not very important. But I just think that if I can have the class and wondering what he wants me to do, and I can catch them both. And he said that he wants me to play an important role in a like show. Yeah, and that show is for our graduation, just for the whole third grade students, yes. And
So what is your age at that time? So you were in third grade?
yes, so it just happened this year,
Uh-huh.
yes. And I just said, oh, probably I can have time on Saturday, but Sundays is okay. Then they just find other people. And so I just really feel very,
Disappointed.
really, because I think that,
You should have played the part.
yes, and I think that one is, I can do it very well.
What kind of role did they ask you to play?
A girl who plays the piano,
Wow.
and
Is it for a graduation video?
yeah, and for 15 minutes, and it will play on the graduation ceremony.
Oh.
You should have do it.
Yeah, and but you know what? The person who takes place is the best friend of mine.
That's
But
so
I
awkward.
can't say anything because I didn't catch the chance. So I still can't put it down, yeah. No, but I'm still a good friend with her, but just somehow I think of this, yes.
You mean if you have skipped class, you would have had a memory forever?
Yes, so I refuse to watch that video. Just I don't watch it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, how about you?
How about you?
I think my most waste in my life is I play video game a lot, and
With a cell phone or with,
computer or like PS2, PlayStation 2. play a lot of computer online games, and such as, well, no such as, just a lot of them, and um, I played very much that I can't care much about my study. So I just finish it with absent-minded and go to play computer games.
So it's on high school or junior?
Through junior and
Is it after the college exam or before?
before.
So it's a long time ago when you
Yeah.
played the video games.
I play video games from junior high to the second year of my senior high. Yeah.
How long would you play it for? I mean, in a week, how often?
Every day I will play for 1 or 2 hours. So in a week maybe
14
40
hours.
hours.
So did you just stop playing while you were in junior high, third grade?
In junior high, oh yeah, third grade I spent a lot of my time in library, so I can use less time to play it. But I still not very focused on study. I read irrelevant books.
So does it influence your examination, I mean the junior to senior high?
Easy test.
Oh, it came out like a surprise because
Is it a good surprise or?
it's a good surprise, and
Wow.
yeah, I did it pretty well.
Do your parents like get upset when you do it like really frequently? Like you play it, if you play every day, will they restrict on your?
They also bought me a timekeeper or
Timer?
timer, something like that. You can you turn it to 1 hour, and after 1 hour it will ring.
Oh, so you have to stop.
Yeah, but that thing is a little
You mean-
tricky.
I mean,
can't-
you can use your cell phone and set up an alarm instead of buying a new.
buy a new one.
You don't have to buy a new timer, you can only,
Oh,
you
but-
can use your cell phone
But
to time.
my parents bought me a timer, so that's not in my control.
But if you just, oh, you mean your parents just keep the timer?
They give it to me and say, watch out your time for playing.
But after you press it off, you can still keep playing.
But they will hear the ring.
Yeah.
You can turn it like 1.5 hours and they wouldn't even notice, right?
You can, when it's
Oh, yeah,
almost 1 hour,
You
you
can
can just,
just,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
like 20 minutes
So
more.
they kept saying, it's really 1 hour, and I just said, oh, you see, still have 10 minutes, and always 10 minutes.
So
Yeah.
Because you press the pause.
No. You just move it backwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
So do you and your parents have conflicts to this?
Yeah, almost every week or every 3 days, they will scold me for, but gradually
Stop playing.
I'm more smart, and I just finish the homework with some, I finish my homework like, I don't do it perfect or good, but I just do it bad, but I finish it.
Oh.
Yeah, so then I can use, yeah, I can play for very long time.
So how did you just stop this habit?
Oh, because in the third year in my senior, I just think like I'm facing a crisis or a danger that I think I may fail this test if I keep playing it. So I just stop it and yeah,
Did it really interfere your grades?
I think so because I think the grades is not that it's not like you strive to score much in 1 year and you can do it you can do it well. But it is
Accumulation.
yeah. You only can improve gradually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I play computer games from my junior high, and it definitely affect my um,
Academic studies.
yeah.
So did you regret?
Yeah, but I don't think if I were, but I don't think I can fix it that time. Then, hey,
And
yeah.
through playing these video games, do you think like you make much more friends than you haven't played it before?
No.
Okay.
I think I play it just like it was a refuge for me to live into, and then that's kind of
So you just want to keep away from the reality.
yeah. And that word is more fairly easy, but time consuming and but when you recall the memories, you just feel it's just a blank.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How
Like,
would you
it's-
rearrange your schedule if you can? Like, how would you rearrange your previous
Yeah.
schedule?
Good question. I think I will find something that I'm really interested in because I think it's playing video games for me is like a escape. Yeah, so video game is not a field that I'm really interested in.
You want to
Yeah.
escape from what?
From
Stress.
reality and
Yeah.
stress.
Oh,
So it's not just a tool for you to relax. It's for you
Yeah.
to escape.
Yeah.
So-
Academic reality.
Yeah, because I feel so depressed.
But you have to face it whatsoever.
And did you just feel relaxed after playing the video games?
Oh, the hell start to begin when it, I switch from games to reality. Yeah, the hell start to begin. Because I didn't do most of my works, so when I turn back to my work, I have less time, but still that works. That amount of works. Yeah.
I still think that it's amazing that as soon as you realize that you have to stop and you can stop it.
Yeah.
Some of it is an addiction, like you can't stop,
Yeah.
even if you want to.
But I'm very afraid of if I failed
Fail the test.
and like came out like
What made you realize that you have to stop?
I have to stop.
I mean, like what specific thing?
Is it the first mock test that made you have to stop?
Mm. I think it's the composition of Chinese
Oh.
composition made me realize that I used to be very good at it. Maybe in my elementary schools, I'm very good at Chinese composition, but when I'm in senior high, the second year of senior high, I just can't write.
Anything.
Yeah, I raise my pen and think, and then 1 hour passed, 2 hours passed, I can get out an idea. Yeah, so it's like a lot of, yeah.
And
Does it shut down your creativity and then you can
Yeah,
shut out your imagination and then you can describe anything?
yeah, and then regrets come from my brain. Is that, yeah, you used to be good at it, and you don't keep going, so everyone is surpassing you.
now I can understand.
Yeah.
But didn't just you learn a lesson on each periodic exam, since you have to write an essay in
Yeah.
each periodic
Yeah.
exam? And didn't you just learn the lesson from the first semester of your first grade instead of this?
First grade didn't have a
You know,
Chinese.
for me, it's like, I'm still in first grade, why do I have to work so hard for that? It's still like 2 years later, I could take the big
We
test.
seldom write the paragraph in the first grade.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do.
But
Oh,
we,
no.
we don't.
No, but I mean just only the big test, only a big
Yeah, only
test.
on big
Yeah,
tests,
only
but
on,
yeah,
yeah.
that is when you need the things the most, because you have a limited amount of
Yeah,
time
yeah,
and then you have to write a composition, but if you don't have anything or you don't read enough, you will have no thoughts.
Yeah.
And you have no description to these certain things. How would I describe it to make it sound more interesting?
but I still think that we just have the writing test on the big test, so it doesn't matter, just,
But it
We-
affects your semester grade
Yeah, it
a
really
lot.
does.
So,
It doesn't take much, but it actually matters.
but
yeah.
I mean it won't really make you wake up or what, just the
Yeah.
first grade, yeah. I still have a long time for me to practice.
Yeah, so that's what he was
Oh, yeah,
trying
yeah.
to say, like, I think most of us will have this mindset, like, I can work harder later, I can play now.
So did you learn your lesson until then?
Until that, maybe a little bit. It's just like it poke on me a little bit, and I say ouch, and then come back to normal, and maybe move a little bit, but still on that situation. It's
Do
a
you think
gradual-
you would have done better or enter a better college if you quit video game earlier?
Yes, definitely. Because in my junior high, I had stayed out late just for playing it to 3:00 a.m. Yeah, it's very late, and
Does a parent notice that?
no.
But don't you live in a same layer in the apartment?
Same layer.
Same
I mean,
floor?
Yeah, same floor, yeah, same floor.
Oh no, because some of my grades are good, and because I only study one subject, Chinese. So
No, I mean,
He means you live with your parents together in the
Oh,
same room.
same floor.
Okay. Yes.
But how
And
come
how
your
is that
parents don't
possible?
To close the door.
And you would have lights on the screen, how
No,
is it
you
even
just,
possible?
you just lie on the bed and you have your pillows or your what?
Blanket,
Yeah,
cover
blankets.
up and play video games inside.
Yeah,
But it will have sound, or you can turn it to
Yeah.
I
sound.
can turn it.
yeah.
Are you that obsessive? I mean,
Very, very.
okay, you can keep on telling your,
Secret.
telling your, no, I mean, your,
Huh.
the question that I just asked you. Do you think you would have done better?
Oh. Yes. You mean what?
Because
Can I
you used to stay up
rearrange?
late, no, because you used to stay up late to study, no, to play video games in junior high.
And
And then you were trying to say something, but we interrupted.
I forgot.
Oh my god.
But I think I didn't fully explain.
Rearranging,
Yeah, rearrange.
okay, you can explain.
And I can. Oh, I really explained that. Sorry. And oh, I really forgot. What's that?
What are you trying to say now?
I want to share something very ridiculous. Oh, I get it. In my first year in senior high, I get high score from Chinese composition in midterm or final, and that's ridiculous because my Chinese composition is in low level, but among my classmates, I
Sort of stand out.
yeah, so I just didn't notice that yeah my skill is poor, it's not enough, and that's
I believe that Taipei is more competitive than any other cities in Taiwan.
yeah. But in our senior high, it's like not that competent.
That's a stereotype.
Oh,
What about you? What are your regrets and ways?
I only regret that I have a lot of times just spent a lot of money watching movies in high quality theaters instead of a lower one. Like you have to spend for like $200 watching a 1.5 movie, and I think it's wasting a lot of my money. Because in a lower class theater, like in Thailand, you can watch 2 movies for only $100. And the pictures of the movies are in high quality. Yeah.
Isn't that the second round of movie?
Yeah, second round movies. And I think it's more worthwhile to see the movie for so much time for the cost of the amount of money.
So what if the movie that just came out, you have a lot of interest in and you have been waiting it for a long time, or the topic is, or the title is really attractive to you? Would you pay for extra money for watching it?
If that's a movie that requires a bigger screen to watch, like 2012 or The Day After
Transformers.
Tomorrow, I don't like to watch Transformers. Yeah, yeah.
But I think the special effect is really, superb.
But after you watch it, it's over. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, every movie you
Yeah,
watch it,
it's
it's
over.
over.
it's like a flash. So instead of that, why
You
don't
want
you just
something
go to
meaningful.
yeah,
But
because I want to
I
save
think
money.
meaningful movies
You
are
don't
only for,
You
yeah, you need to go to the
theater
theater.
if you think.
Oh, I
you can-
mean some.
You can always sit in a dorm, open up your internet, and then search for that movie, and then watch it in a dorm, cry,
won't
and
be-
then go to bed.
Oh, I mean like some sort of disastrous movie that you have to watch. Yeah. So I think that kind of movie is more worthwhile to go to a high class theater?
For me, it's like action movie.
Yeah, action movies,
Oh,
I mean, with
Mission
yeah,
Impossible.
yeah, something like that, and I
Oh.
need higher quality of
Sounds.
sounds and
because I'm not a fan of action movies, so for that kind of movie, I would prefer to go to second round to see it. Yeah.
but sometimes the place is nasty.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that place is cleaner. Yeah.
What place is cleaner? The second
The
round?
second round. Yeah, that I think.
But in Kaohsiung, the department store, the movie theater and the department store are usually cleaner, but they ask for like $100 more than the second round movie or the lower quality movie theater. But people still go inside because it's
High quality,
atmosphere,
yeah.
it's high
Oh.
quality, yeah.
Yeah, but usually I would just ignore the temptations of it and rather go to see it the second round. Yeah. And for other aspects, thankfully I don't waste a lot, but I remember that when I was like 4 years old, I didn't learn like what is money. And I like the color blue. So one day when my mom and dad were out, I was boring. So when I discovered that there's something blue in my father's pocket, and I took it out, I don't know, it's $1,000. I just think like it's a
Blue paper.
type of blue paper, and then I took out another piece of paper. It's $500, but I think that wow, another kind of paper. And after I
And swing.
looked at it, I forgot where to return back to it. So I just thought that that's just a normal piece of paper. So I flushed it into the toilet, and that cost $1,500.
That flash is really expensive.
But you like the color blue, you
Uh,
like the color blue, how
Yeah.
come you just brush it and it disappears?
because I like to see the process of flushing into the toilet. I think that it's cool when things just disappear inside the water. Yeah.
Did your parents find out afterwards?
Yeah, I
Scold
told
you.
them.
You
Yeah,
told
I
them?
told them honestly, like excitedly. Like, I just flushed two pieces
How
of
did they
paper.
react?
They just react like, oh my god.
You
Yeah,
know
I
how
couldn't
much
believe it.
meal you waste for that
I
flash?
know. If you count like 50 cents per meal, I waste like 30 meals. 30 meals in a flush
1 month.
toilet, yeah. 30 divided by 3, 10 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 10 days. And otherwise, I think that I've done a good managing on most of the things.
What about time? Do you waste time?
Sometimes I do
Yeah,
for
instead
like
of
when I was in the middle of doing a report, I was like went to the dining room and turned on the television to watch Korean soap operas because that is my interest. And 1 hour, 2 hour passed, and after I finished watching the episode, I just realized that I didn't finish my homework. I didn't think like that those 2 hours were kind of a waste of my time, something like that.
But wouldn't you think it as a relax to keep you motivated, or you only think that you are wasting that amount of time just to do the things that might make you relax?
I just think that maybe 30 minutes is enough for me, the maximum time.
I think somehow you feel guilty.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Like when I woke up late, like for example, on Saturday I woke up at 11:05, and that is the latest time I woke up in the record. And I just feel like, oh, it's a I feel guilty of sleeping for so much time, yeah. But otherwise, I think I'm grateful to myself that I didn't waste most of my possessions around.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
半小时我会